This is the SPFL Extra,
the Scottish Football Roundup show, all about your views.
With Celtic off in their winter training camp, this weekend's Premiership action was all about the chasing pack.
It certainly was. On Friday night at Pittodrie, Willo Flood's late strike for Aberdeen made it 8 wins out of 9 in the league.
Motherwell continued their fine form with ex-Jambo John Sutton firing in the winner against his old club.
Meanwhile, at Firhill, 6 goals were shared between Ross County and Partick Thistle, both sides owing a lot to their loan signings. Lyle Taylor scoring twice for Thistle, whilst Slovakian Philip Kiss scoring twice for the Staggies. A big shout out to Albion Rovers, by the way, with their pay what you can scheme for Saturday's game against Montrose. They got a crowd of nearly double what they get at Clifton Hill usually, and won 1-0.
Let's have a look at the top 3 goals. Lyle Taylor's second against Ross County.
Yeah, Taylor's third goal in 2 games for Thistle certainly was a clinical header past the Staggies goalie.
John Sutton scores against his old club.
Yeah, Sutton managed to capitalise on a bit of defensive slackness from the Jambos, scoring from a very acute angle.
Willo Flood's late winner for Aberdeen.
Not much to be said about this goal, to be fair. I mean, he absolutely wallops it from about 25 yards, and so far on the YouTube channel it's been one of our most successful goals of the season.
Did you spot the third eye in last week's Edinburgh derby? Liam Craig's winning penalty made this guy disappear. This week we're asking you, what's the most bizarre moment you've ever seen in Scottish football?
Yeah, we want to hear your ideas about what is the most bizarre thing to happen by commenting below. For me personally, I think of Paul Gascoigne getting booked for trying to book the referee in a game against Hibs in the 90s.
So Gascoigne shows the yellow card.
Or even Darren Mackie scoring when Alan Combe bounced the ball off the back of his head.
Tell us about your favourite random moment by commenting below. And as always, there's a copy of Sega's Football Manager up for grabs for the best comment.
Now, last week on SPFL Extra, we asked you guys what you thought was the greatest ever derby match in Scottish football.
As always, lots of comments from you guys. Mr Gremlins 123 looked back on the last Dundee derby of 82-83 season, where United saw off their local rivals to win the league.
J Gaffney 9000 went for the 6-2 match between Celtic and Rangers in August 2000.
Scottish football had changed in the blink of an eye. That one performance set the tone, not just for that season, but for another 3 seasons after that.
It certainly did. That was Martin O'Neill's first Old Firm derby, and with Rangers coming into that game after a very successful season beforehand, Celtic certainly did have a lot to prove. But 3 goals within the first 10 minutes from Paul Lambert, Chris Sutton and Stilian Petrov really did set the tone for what turned out to be a very, very good season for the Hoops.
Riley Schulte gave his vote to Hibs' demolition of Hearts from October 2000.
Was headed down again, puts a line and it's there! 2-1 to Hibs, he's done it again! And a bit of gymnastics to finish it off!
Yeah, Terry Butcher has done very well at East Road since he's arrived from Inverness, but I bet you he would love a young Mixie Patalainen in his prime. This week's top comment comes from Stephen S. Stephen was tempted to go for a recent goal fest between Keith and Rothus in the Highland League, but instead went for a game at Tynecastle between Hearts and Hibs. The game was a 4-4 classic, but notably most famous for 2 late goals from the Jambos. Stephen S said, "I can't look further than the 2003 Hearts-Hibs 4-4 game, where Hearts scored twice in the final minute to level the game. But men had seesawed throughout the match. There were penalty decisions which were controversial, wonder free kicks, and Tam McManus even won a header. It had everything."
Stephen S, look out for your copy of Football Manager. We'll be in touch to get your address and post it out to you.
Remember, the SPFL Goal of the Month for December competition ends on Wednesday. To vote, comment on the YouTube video and you can stand a chance to win an SPFL Mitre Match Day ball. SPFL Extra is all about your views, so keep commenting below and we'll use the best chat for next week's show.
Click here to subscribe to make sure you never miss another kick of the ball, and we'll catch you next time.